In 2016, Rio will host, for the first time in South America, the Olympic Games. In this video, I will talk about the selection process and in part 2 about how much the Games will cost and who is paying for it. The bid process as a whole takes about 2.5 years and is always done way in advance. For instance, the selection for the 2024 Olympics has started in 2015. All of this lead time allows the winner to get ready for the event. Before this, Rio had tried to host the Games 3 times but lost all. This time, though, the odds were much better. Right about this time, the city was hosting the 2007 Pan American Games, and several venues could be reused for the Olympics. Also, the choice of the 2014 World Cup was near the end, and we Brazilians know very well where this event was. But back to the selection process, which is divided in 2 phases. In phase 1, 7 cities applied: Rio, Tokyo, Madrid, Chicago, Doha, Prague, and Baku. After a few months analyzing the applications, the International Olympic Committee published the grades for each city. Rio was 5th, behind Doha, Chicago, Madrid, and Tokyo. The criteria where Rio did well were government support and public opinion, as well as experience in hosting big events. On the other hand, accommodations and security pulled the grades down, which is no surprise to anyone. Out of the 7 applicant cities, 4 were chosen by the IOC to move to phase 2. This short list caused some serious questioning because Rio was selected and not Doha. Remember that Doha had a higher grade in phase 1. Qatar complained. The IOC gave some explanations, but this is subject for another video, don't you think? Let's move on for the time being. During the phase 2, the Brazilian committee detailed their proposal and did a roadshow in Brazil and the world to gain support from both the population and the IOC. The final vote took place in Denmark in October 2009. The Brazilian delegation had the mayor and governor of Rio, famous athletes, ministers, and even the president. The whole thing was broadcast live to 100,000 people in Copacabana Beach. The votes are made in rounds. The least voted is eliminated until one of the cities has majority. In the first round, Chicago was eliminated and Rio was second. In the second round, Tokyo was knocked out and Rio almost had majority. In the final round, victory was confirmed with 67% of the votes. Why did Rio win? Well, there is a political factor to be considered. No Olympic Games had ever taken place in South America, but Rio had a very reasonable project that was well presented. Among the 4 finalists, it had the most venues already built, which is a huge advantage. The organizing committee estimated that to host the Games, 37 venues would be needed. Because of the Pan American Games, 16 were either complete or needed very small revamps. For the soccer games, stadiums from other cities will be used. Only 10 permanent venues had to be built from scratch, but will be legacy for the population after the Games. And that's how Rio got to host the 2016 Olympic Games. In the next video, I'll talk about what everybody in Brazil wants to know: how much money is being spent and who's paying the bill.